Beautiful seekers, this is Clarity 1129. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to be back filming for you. I couldn't post a reading last weekend because of health related issues again. Let's not get into it, but I hope to post more often now. I would like to actually, I've been posting the long format every Sunday and shorts videos during the week from Monday to Saturday, alternate days for Hindi and English. But now I'm planning to continue with the shorts format as is, but I'm also planning to try and increase the long format and post on Wednesdays and Sundays. So actually I filmed one reading, which is a career reading, which I first thought I'll post tomorrow, but I didn't feel called to post it for you on Sunday. So that will come out on Wednesday. And this particular reading, which is a yes or no reading, this is what we're going to post on Sunday. Before we start the reading or I tell you anything about it, I always say when I've done a couple of these readings before, yes or no readings, don't take them so seriously, in the sense that it's not that they when I'm doing this reading for you, I'm not pouring in energy, but energy doesn't stay, it keeps switching. All right, it keeps changing. So if you are looking for a yes and you get a no, don't just give up on whatever it is that you're waiting for or something like that. This is just an added confirmation to what you already know, what you're already feeling very strongly. And again, all my readings are for a period of 3 months, so you can always come back to it and check again. All right, but don't let this reading take from you. Take it only as a confirmation for what you already know, what you're already feeling. All right, now let me tell you how this reading is going to go. If you're not aware, I'm going to pull out 5 cards. We'll live shuffle both the tarot as well as the oracle. 5 cards from the tarot, and if they are more number of upright cards, it's a yes. If it more number of reversals, it's a no. However, we will delve deeper and see what this could be about, and anything else that comes up with it. So don't just go by one small thing. And sometimes I may intuitively feel it's a yes or a no or a maybe, and I will tell you how I'm feeling at that particular time. All right, but I can't tell you now because I don't see the cards, but that's how it is. Don't let this reading take from you. Don't make major life decisions looking at a tarot reading or an astrology reading. Always follow your inner guidance, follow your heart and your intuition. All right, you can temper it with logic, but don't let logic lead the way. Now that we've got that out of the way, let me introduce you to the piles. We've got 3. The first one is the Affirmators Tarot, and we have this beautiful guitar sticker. Pile number 2 is the Tarot of the Golden Wheel, and we have this PINATA. And pile number 3 is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, and we have the MARACAS. All right. These are stickers my daughter has given me, and I'm very happy with them because I was looking for something colorful and nice. So maybe these stickers resonate with some of you. It's just such a happy vibe. Now that I've introduced you to the piles 1, 2, and 3, for those of you who are naturally intuitive, you may head to the timestamps and I'll meet you there. And for those of you whom that quick meditation to center yourself helps, beautiful seekers, let us begin. Sit with your spine erect, palms open, facing upward. When you're ready, gently close your eyes. When you're ready, take in a deep breath. Hold. Focus between your eyebrows. Center yourself. Once you feel connected to your inner calm, Connect with your intuition. Knowing that it would never lead you astray. When you're ready, gently breathe out. Take your time and open your eyes. And whichever card you're drawn to, either the sticker or the tarot card, that is your pile. And now I will see you at your pile. Beautiful pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Those of you who've chosen the Affirmators Tarot or this beautiful guitar here, welcome to your reading. Some of you may be musicians, some of you may just like to listen to guitar music. Some of you might like to play the instrument as well. All right, so take that how it resonates. It's just added confirmation. For some of you, I feel maybe this yes or no question pertains to whether you should take music as your career, or there is some big step that you want to take as far as music is concerned, and that's why you're here. Follow your inner guidance. All right, just take this reading as a confirmation. As I said, we'll be taking out 5 cards and then we'll move ahead from there. So for pile number 1, Spirit, will it be a yes or a no for them? Will it be a yes or no for them? I want 5 cards, Spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll pull out your oracle cards as well as advice, no matter what the outcome. You get villain and library. I'll read out in detail later. And from the Moonology card, your reading has been blessed by Joey. He's just walked in. He was staying away from me all morning because my daughter left home to meet a friend. And he's sad that it's him and me again. You get, don't let the past hold you back and step out of your comfort zone. Beautiful. I love this for you. Just give me a moment. All right, are we ready, pile number 1? I feel for some of you, maybe this means a lot to you and you want that confirmation really badly. Just know that whatever you choose, there is no right or wrong. Everything will align you eventually to where you're meant to be. And in fact, every night, just repeat to yourself, I am safe, I am loved, and I am exactly where I'm meant to be. I don't know why I felt the need to tell you this, but maybe it will help a lot of you in this group. All right, so the first card we take out is the Queen of Pentacles upright. The second is the Queen of Wands upright. The third is the Six of Swords in reverse. Then you have the High Priestess upright. Wow. And you have the Four of Wands upright. Oh my Lord. Pile number 1. This is a definite yes, a huge yes, a roaring yes, a resounding yes. All right. So for whatever this question is, the answer is a yes. Now, what do I get from your reading? We'll go over it quickly. First and foremost, you are in this beautiful place wherein you definitely are very much in touch with your intuition. We have the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands here. The High Priestess may not reveal things. She may be secretive, but she has all the answers. Her intuition is on point. She is the epitome of being in touch with the higher realms, very grounded in her energy and completely in, her crown chakra is open. She is in absolute connection with source, with the universe. This is her. And the Queen of Wands herself, she's very attractive because she's very intuitive. All right. And Queen of Pentacles is a queen who's in complete balance as far as her own self-care is concerned, as far as her coin is concerned. She manages her home and her work life in absolute balance and irrespective of gender. I'm saying queen and I'm using the word her because the high priestess is depicted as feminine as other queens. But irrespective of your gender, this is the energy that you are very intuitive at this time, and you knew that there will be a yes, but you still, we all have those fears and self-doubts that you are 100% sure you want to go here, but what if it doesn't work out? That what if is always there playing in our mind, even if, even the best of us who are flow, surrender to the universe, believing in ourselves, even us, as long as you're human, that self-doubt will always come. So you are actually very sure about what you want to do. For some of you, this could be about a marriage with the Four of Wands here and the Queen of Pentacles here. For some of you, it's got to do with your career. All right, showing yourself out there, putting yourself out there, putting your talent out there. I just love this. Don't let the past hold you back and step out of your comfort zone. South node to north node. You are meant to align with your north node. When I say you, actually all of us are meant to align with our north node, which wants us to step out from our comfort zone. But this is in alignment with our soul calling, with our soul purpose. This is what we are meant to do. And for you, the time has come for you to realign yourself with what is important to you. And you are meant to control your own narrative. And for some of you, you may be considering walking away from where you are right now. And you're being told you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to leave a situation. Maybe for some of you, you're contemplating walking away from a marriage because you want to maybe there's something that you want to do, but because of the situation that you're in, maybe your family, maybe your marriage, you're not allowed to do what you meant to do because it goes against the happiness of everybody else, because everyone is settled when you are doing more for the family than you are doing for yourself. So you may be, and irrespective of gender, but you may be suppressing your heart's desires just to keep everything working in the family. And I feel a lot of us do that, all right? But now your soul calling is so strong. You are so connected. This is so strong. You can't hold yourself back anymore. So you've been contemplating actually walking away from a family situation maybe, but you're being told that you don't really have to walk away from there with the Six of Swords in reverse. You can just rise above the situation, be where you are, but do what you have to do. You've got to find a path, and it's easy. What's stopping you from putting your foot down and saying that this is important to me is because you've let others write your story. You can always rewrite your story, is what is written here. And this says, take control of your own narrative. So maybe, the number 11 or 4 could be significant to you, all right? Or 22 or 38. Maybe you're seeing 11, 22, 11, 11, or 222 or 2222 a lot. That could be added confirmation for you. What you're being told is it's not time for you to move out physically from where you are, but it's time for you to stay where you are and not let others control what you have to do, what you should do, how you should be, for some of you, how you should dress up. That is in your hands. What you do for a living, how you live your life, what your tastes are, Don't let anyone dictate your life or how you want to live your life. You don't have to walk away. If someone does not like you the way you are, let them walk away. You are being told not to concentrate on walking away from somewhere, putting an end to something, but you are being told to concentrate on what is important to you, your health, your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual body, your coin, your talent, connecting with the universe. You're there. I feel you're 80% there. It's just this whole thing that every time you do something, there's someone around you. It could be a spouse, it could be a family member, it could be whoever. Wherever you are at, there's someone who doesn't want you to shine. You've done the work and they are yet to do the work. So obviously that feeling of imbalance is there. They are used to you doing everything for everyone, and now you want to do something for yourself. So that's uncomfortable. That is okay. It's time for you to focus upon yourself, your needs. Your soul calling is very strong. All right? And you're being told you don't have to take any drastic measures to walk away from anywhere, but you can be exactly where you are and do whatever it is that you want to do. And be very firm about that. You don't have to raise voices. You don't have to fight. You just need to have a plan in your own mind. Be very focused on what you want to do. And you're so in touch with your intuition, so connected to the universe, you will know exactly what to do. And quietly, and resolutely, just go ahead and do whatever it is that you want. And if this confirmation is what you have thought about the right thing to do, I've told you got a huge yes. So whatever you've been planning in alignment with your soul calling, just do it. It does not matter whether the people around you try and talk you out of it, try and portray you as the villain for making this choice, for choosing yourself. It does not matter. Choose yourself, follow your intuition. You're on the right path. You are going to be celebrated once you take this step. So just go for it. I love this reading for you, beautiful pile number ones. And if you're called to, once you've made the move and you see that huge success, which is definitely waiting to happen, I would love to hear from you. If you remember, we'll wait for your comment. All right? Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number 2. Those of you who've chosen this beautiful pinata or the Tarot of the Golden Wheel, welcome to your reading. I just love these stickers. They're so beautiful. For some of you, birthday parties could be very significant. Mexico may be significant. Maybe some of you belong to Mexico, or you like to know about their culture. Last reading was beautiful, but I know that this energy that I'm feeling right now is not from that pile. This is you. I feel you, no matter what's happening in your life, I feel that you are naturally happy people. You don't like sitting in the energy of sorrow, no matter how tough life is. You like to laugh, is what I hear. You really enjoy it. Oh, that's lovely. Welcome once again to this reading. I love that. I love to have a good laugh too. It just makes my day. All right, pile number 2. Will it be a yes or a no for you? 1, 2. We're going to take out 5 cards, as I said, and then we'll see. I have a feeling you want a particular answer, but unlike the last pile, which was on tenterhooks, you're not. Surprisingly, you're not. Why I'm saying surprisingly is because anyone who comes to a yes or no reading with a question in mind will feel a bit of anxiety, but not you. Oh, that's lovely. I love that. I'm going to pull out your oracle cards as well, and then we'll see. So let's just keep the suspense going for a bit longer. Communication is key. And bottom deck energy is your dreams need a practical plan. Oops. Now that this fell down, I just want to show it to you. If it comes out again, we'll keep it out. It says bitch fire. The number 16 or 7 could be significant, and it says stand up for yourself. So that could be something that's important for you, at least for some of you. It's true for everybody, but maybe some of you want to hear it. Here, feather. Think first before you judge. 26 or 8 could be significant. Oh wow, bottom deck energy is the universe. We are all just stardust. Number 31 or 4 could be significant. All right, are we ready? You know what, let's just put this here like this. It looks better. All right, let's begin. Pile number 2. The first card is the 4 of Wands. Believe it or not, when I was shuffling, 2 cards fell down. One of them was this. So this wanted to be here. All right, and then you have the death card. Oh, this was the second card that fell with it. Oh my lord. Okay. 8 of Swords, upright. The Wheel of Fortune, upright. You might think all my cards are upright. Believe it or not, they are not. This is 100% yes, as was the last pile. Last pile had 1 card which was in reverse, but this is definitely a huge, huge yes. All right. Oh my God. Okay, now what I get for a lot of you here is that this is about a love situation. It doesn't have to be, but I think it is. Okay. And I feel that you were about to get married to someone, or you were very serious with someone, and this person is definitely your soulmate. And just when everything was about to happen, it ended. And this ending really damaged your concept of self-worth, your self-confidence, and everything you stood for. You were very invested in this connection, is what I hear. And for a long time, you were stuck. And then slowly and steadily, you've decided to heal. And in fact, that ending transformed who you are, because that relationship was a very significant one. And it was here to help you understand who you are. Remember, we saw that stand up for yourself. You never stood up for anything, or anyone. You are the kind of people, as I said, no matter what the pain is, you like to laugh. You like to keep everyone happy. You like to be happy yourself. And in doing so, you've actually never stood up for yourself. You just took the easy way out of, which is, by the way, not very easy, because on the surface of it, it makes things easy. There are no arguments, there are no fights, but it was taking away from who you are. You may want A, and the other person wants B. And every time you want A, they want a B or a C or a D. And every time you keep the peace because you want the laughter to carry on. And so you suppress your desire of wanting an A, and you keep going with whatever the other person wants. And that other person could be anybody. In this case, maybe your spouse or to-be spouse. And after a certain point, it reaches this place of absolute frustration wherein I have given everything to everybody, and what's left for me? There comes a time wherein your own self is not happy because you've never chosen yourself. And when this relationship ended, despite the fact that you gave it everything, this was a time for you to go into this huge self-reflection mode. You've gone through the entire, cycle of grief. You've really talked down to yourself, and finally, painstakingly, you've come out of this. You've learned to stand up for yourself. You've learned to come into balance. And now the wheel is turning in your favor. All right? And for some of you, I feel this person is coming back, and you may be coming to this reading to find out, is it a good idea to go back to them? And you're being told that communication is the key. If this person, see, this is a very strong connection. There's a red thread of fate here. This is a very strong connection. It's a divine connection. And this person may be coming back with the wheel of fortune turning in your favor because you've done the work on yourself. However, these strong connections are such that when they come back, they come to test you. If you've not done the work, or if you end up being codependent like before, if you end up, suppressing your needs and desires because that person is so important, if you put them on a pedestal while putting your needs down, the same cycle will continue. However, if you feel you've done the work, and possibly whatever triggered you about this connection and why it ended, it's triggered them as well. That's how these higher order connections are. So if they've done the work, because you've done the work, they've done the work, and they're coming back around, and your intuition is very strong, you feel that yes, the change has happened, you need to communicate clearly what works and what doesn't work. And you need to know that you are a different person now, and that your needs, your dreams, they matter. With your dreams need a practical plan with full moon in Taurus. I feel you're the kind of people who've got great dreams, but you don't follow through with practical action. And you're being told to do that, because if you don't do that, no one will take you seriously, because your dream just becomes one dream after the other. You don't pour in energy, and you don't do the difficult task, the uninteresting task of planning things. With this card here, which is 26 adds to an 8, think first before you judge. I feel more than anything is that this is Saturnian energy, and that's what I feel with your dream, Before you have a dream, and the minute it comes to organizing it and do the boring stuff, you feel that this is not my cup of tea. And you're being told to first think about it. Baby steps. Take help if required. You don't have to do it all on your own. If you don't know what to do, ask for help. But don't give up on something because you don't have a plan. Because every time you do that, the other person doesn't take you seriously. So if you've got a plan, follow it. Yes, you're happy people, and if you have a practical plan, it won't make you unhappy. It'll just make your dreams come true. And this is something you need to know. All right? And here, it's with this card here, 31, which adds to a 4, it says, we are all just stardust. This is so beautiful. You are very connected with the universe. This connection is also a divine connection. And it was meant to make you see that you are stardust too, just like this person whom you've put on a pedestal possibly in the past. And you're being told that you can have whatever it is that you want. But whatever you want has to see some follow-up action from you as well. All right? Depending on what your dream is. So when this person comes, do communicate and tell them what your vision is. Tell them what you want, what is important to you. This communication is very important. And when you do that and you see how they're responding, and make sure that the communication channels are always open between the two of you, and guard against codependency. If you find they're on the same page, if your inner guidance is telling you this is fine, then go for it. And I think this is going to be a perfect match for the two of you. This is beautiful reading. You've been through the pain, you've done the work, but this word of caution, please keep with you, that these connections, when they come back, they still have the tendencies to push your buttons. Unless you are comfortable in who you are, unless you've worked on yourself, unless you've integrated your light and shade and accept yourself for who you are, exactly the way you are, and know your worth, this will repeat those cycles, which will be very painful. So work on yourself only when you're comfortable, only when it's two equals meeting. The Two of Cups is about two equals meeting, all right? irrespective of gender, irrespective of age, irrespective of the type of connection that you have. If you are in a partnership with someone, be it in any capacity, including marriage, there has to be equality. You both need to bring something to the table which is equal. No one's to be on a pedestal. You can, on some days someone does more, some time the other one does. You support each other through ups and downs, but no one walks over the other person. And it's never okay to be disrespected or be disrespectful. It is never okay to lie, to break one another's trust. Love is important, but before that, all these other things are equally important, all right? This is something that you need to keep in mind. So that is all I have for you, pile number 2. It is a huge yes, and this yes is because of the effort you've put in, so kudos to you. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number 3, those of you who've chosen the Chakra Wisdom Tarot or these beautiful, colorful maracas, welcome to your reading. Again, musical vibe. Maybe some of you will play a musical instrument. You may be drawn to that for that reason. Some of you, balance is very important. Either you need to restore it, or this is something that is a prerequisite for you to feel happy anywhere. I don't know why. This may be for one or two of you, but for some of you, you've come to this reading for a yes or no on a health situation. Why do I get that? Anyway, let us see. Beautiful pile number 3. Will it be a yes or a no? You know, the first reading was beautiful. The second one, though it wasn't very easy energy, I mean, they've been through something. The mood was light, but for you, I'm getting very somber, sober kind of mood. You're going through something, at least some of you are, and you've come with a certain amount of trepidation to this reading. What's happening, pile number 3? Don't worry, it's all going to work out for you, whatever your problems are. Everything happens for you, not to you. So whatever you're going through, learn the lesson and let it pass, including a health situation, right? Adjustments are required. Luck is on your side. There, you can already, just with that card, feel a lot better. Things are not as bad as they seem. Pile number 3. Whatever be the outcome of the reading, I don't know what those cards are. Whatever the outcome of the reading is, just know luck is on your side. Things will improve, whatever they are. Yes, you may have to make a few adjustments, compromise a bit. Maybe things don't work out exactly the way you want to, but it'll work out fine. Sundress, do it for you. Number 41 of 5 could be significant, which means change, and dragons, slay them all. Number 6, which is progression from 5 to a 6. Anyway, are we ready? Pile number 3. Don't worry, it's all fine. No matter whether it's a yes or a no, just know that you will be fine, and you got to do this on your own. And the best part is you have the capability and the capacity to go the distance alone, come out strong. Luck is on your side. It may not be easy, but it's going to be in your favor. All right. Now let me take out your cards. 3 of Swords, upright. 5 of Wands, upright. The Tower, upright. No wonder I was feeling all of that. 6 of Cups in reverse. King of Cups, upright. Wow. Whenever I use this deck to do any sort of reading, especially for myself, I only get reverse cards. And look at you. Just like pile number 1, 4 cards upright, 1 card in reverse. The answer is a yes. A huge yes. No doubt about it. All right. Having said that, you've been through or you're going through a lot. You've been betrayed. You've been in a fight. With the King of Cups here, the 6 of Cups here, this could be a love situation. This could also be a friendship, whatever this is. Some place you were really invested, there was a lot of love, and you were betrayed, your heart was broken, and all hell just broke loose. Maybe you were in a marriage with someone, or you were in a relationship with someone you trusted, who meant the world to you, and they just broke your heart, and everything just came to an end almost overnight. With the 6 of Cups in reverse, I feel this was someone who meant the world to you, someone you've known for a very long time. With the 5 of Wands, I'm getting, I don't know why, though this is the 5 of Wands, if you can see it, the depiction reminds me more of a 7 of Wands than it does a 5 of Wands, you know. This is about argument, but more than anything, it is about many people holding you accountable and not taking their share of the blame is what I get. You didn't get to say your piece. Everyone said what they did, and you are the one who felt the betrayal, and it actually dented your confidence. There's another pile which is similar to this one. Maybe you're drawn to it. With the 6 of Cups in reverse, the 6 of Cups looks really sad to me. Usually the 6 of Cups looks so happy, but this has got there's always 2 people in the 6 of Cups, or at least it's something that brings nostalgia. Here there's this person all alone, and I feel you are craving who you used to be once upon a time. You kind of lost who you are because of this tower, because of this relationship that didn't work, because of the fact that everyone whom you trusted stood against you. And you miss who you used to be. There was a time wherein no one could match your spunk. Nobody could stand up and have a chance to speak to you the way you did. But you've been bending backwards. You've given away your power. And which is why all this has happened. And you've endured a lot. You've adjusted in your situation. For whatever reason, you just felt that the people you loved, and you kept giving, kept adjusting, kept putting your desires in a back seat till you forgot who you were. And you didn't even realize this was happening till this tower happened, till this betrayal happened. And now you're just trying to grapple with the truth and whatever is remaining, and you just don't know what to do. And you're being told that you are this beautiful King of Cups. This is you. This is not someone coming to save you. This is you. You are the one who's going to save yourself. You are going to take this huge cup of love and offer it to yourself. This cup of love that you gave everybody else. Luck is on your side. Do it for you. This is a 5, below this is a 5. All right? And this is a 6, below the 6. You More than anything, unlike the last reading where some of it, excuse me, I told you there's one reading like yours, but it's not like yours. I mean, some things are, but not all of it. In your case, you are told to choose you and get back to who you used to be. It's almost as though whatever the situation is, whether it was a marriage or a relationship or a family situation or a friend's situation, whatever your dynamic is, where you are, where you're living, where you're working, whatever it is, you've taken a back seat for the longest time, boosting everyone else's life forward, moving them forward. After this particular tower moment, when you found yourself betrayed, all alone, and actually no one on your side, you may have been in this period of being really low. But when you're coming to this reading, I feel you're already on the path to coming out from here. Luck is turning in your favor. And you are going to stand up like the King of Cups again. The Six of Cups is someone you used to be. Look at this lady depicted here, irrespective of your gender, but just look at the lady, the way she's standing here. It's almost, usually you see the Six of Cups as two people. Either it could be depicted as children, or a mother and child, or two people, someone older than the other person. They are different depiction, but they're always two people. Or it could be someone looking at pictures from the past, nostalgia. But this is just you, one person. You are almost mourning the loss of who you used to be. You don't recognize who you are anymore. And I'm unblocking this energy for you. It was as it is a yes, I'm making it a bigger yes. You are coming into your power. And you're not doing it for anyone else's happiness, but for your own. And that is how you will align with the universe. All right, it's about time you did this. You've done everything for everyone. Now it's time for you to get back to your passions, enjoy your life, and live your best life, unapologetically so. All right? I'm wishing you all the very best. Beautiful pile number 3. It's happened to get you in touch with who you once were. Now you will find that oomph factor of yours, your spunk back, everything that you stood for, but in a more mature and in a stronger fashion. All right, because you've been through so much. Maybe you had all this in you, but you were still naive. Now you're going to find this version of you, but with maturity, with strength, with understanding, and you choose yourself here. All right? And this is going to be beautiful. Yes, the journey may have been very painful, but you're coming out of it. You're moving from the 5th to the 6th. Change is the only constant, and no one knows it better than you, I think. All right, but remember, luck is on your side. This door is open for you. The universe wants you to live your best life. The universe doesn't want you to suppress who you are. All the very best, pile number 3. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye.